One bright spot of the economy market. It continues its record run. It has already reached past 7,000 points last Monday. There's been a slip in recent days, but given the confidence in the economy, the bull run is expected to be sustained for the rest of the year. This may be a good time for Filipinos to look at the prospects of investing in the stock market. But will you reap better yields compared to saving your money in a bank? And joining us tonight is Mr. Coloma Libatique, Senior Advisor to the Chairman and Economist for Delta Hedge. Good evening, sir, and welcome to NewsLife.
Hi, good evening.
So just to start us off, will the bull run at the stock exchange continue, and what are the reasons for the sustained run of the stock exchange?
Okay, well, to answer your first question, my answer there is yes. Because number one, there's confidence in the market, there's confidence in the government, and we're not only talking about local confidence, we're already talking about global confidence. As you can recall, there was an upgrading of our rating to BBB, which is investment grade already, and that is very thing for this country. And I think the government is doing a good job.
So is the state of the economy a major plus, and is the president's leadership sending the right signals to foreign investors?
Definitely. You know, the president's role is very simple, the way I look at it. If you recall his persona, he did not make mention of any public or major public projects. Now, he focused on the private sector, and I think what's happening now is a result of that.
Before I move on to the next question, just for the benefit of our viewers, when we talk about the Philippine Stock Exchange Index, the broader all shares index and stocks, what do these actually mean?
Okay, let's look at the PSE index. The PSE index is composed of 30 stocks. These stocks are composed of the major business leaders of this country. To give examples, you have Ayala Corporation of the Ayalas, you have Mega World of Andrew, and you have San Miguel and all that. So those are what we can term as blue chips that can be considered. And if you consider all the listed shares, the index is where you go and invest if you want stability.
Right now, looking at the ratio of investors between local investors and foreign investors, what is the ratio right now?
Well, we're still looking at a major portion. I cannot say the exact percentage, but a major portion of our local investment in stocks is still composed of foreign investment. But that is now, you would see a slow migration to local participants. And that's happening already because there's surplus funds in the market.
So now, given this trend on the upside of the stock market, is this a good time for local investors to put their money in the stock market?
Oh yes, definitely. It is a good time.
So for those who have disposable income, those who are not really that knowledgeable in the stock, where can they go? Can they go to the internet? Are there agencies that they can go to get more information in terms of how they can invest their money instead of leaving it in a bank?
Well, the way I look at it, the most pervasive way to start investing in stocks is to go to your local commercial banks. Some of the commercial banks that we have, they have equity offices, they have equity divisions or equity subsidiaries, and they can go and ask their local branch.
Are there any other ways where people can invest their money? We have the stock exchange market, but are there any agencies which can actually help them if they don't really know how to dabble in stocks, to put how to put it in the stock market?
Well, it would depend on how averse they are to risk. Okay, you know, if they want fixed income, they can go for fixed income securities. They can go time deposits. But looking at the interest now, it's really very low. So, but there are also funds, not to name the actual firms, that are managed, that are invested in equities. What's nice about these funds is that the equities are well managed. There's a certain portfolio target. They call that as net asset value. These firms are mostly composed by, again, the index. So there's really not much risk.
So to clarify that, actually the people can actually seek the help of fund managers to give them advice as to where to put their money?
Definitely.
Whether they're either not that much, risk averse, and those who actually are a little bit more risky and want to get higher interest rates in their money.
Okay, let's put it this way. I guess it's the challenge to the commercial banks really, and some institutions like stock brokerages to be able out to these investing communities, no? And be able to give them proper advice as to where to go, what to do, and practically that's it, no? Because the market needs support from the local sector to further stabilize it.
So a final word, sir. Do we see, what else does the business community or the government or the local business community need to do to actually get more people to invest?
Well, my answer to that is they just do what they're doing now. I mean, that's good corporate governance.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us tonight on NewsLife.
Okay.
That was Mr. Ed Coloma Libatique, Senior Advisor to the Chairman and Economist for Delta Hedge. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.